Hey there, everyone! Welcome back to our channel. If you're passionate about technology and curious about how artificial intelligence works, you're in for a treat today. We're diving into a fascinating component of AI called the inference engine. Whether you're a tech enthusiast, a student, or just someone looking to understand the AI world better, you'll find this topic intriguing. So, let's get started. Now, before we jump into the nitty-gritty, let me ask you this. Have you ever wondered how AI systems make decisions or solve problems? What's the magic behind those smart suggestions you see on your favorite apps? Well, that's where the inference engine comes into play. So, what exactly is an inference engine? Simply put, an inference engine is a core component of an artificial intelligence system that applies logical rules to a knowledge base to deduce new information or make decisions. It's like a detective piecing together clues to solve a mystery. To help you visualize this, let's break it down a bit more. An inference engine operates on two primary elements, the knowledge base and the rules. 1. Knowledge base. This is essentially a database of facts and information about a specific domain. Think of it as the brain of the system, filled with data that the AI will use to make decisions. For instance, in a medical diagnosis system, the knowledge base might contain symptoms, diseases, and their relationships. 2. Rules. These are the logical statements that guide the inference process. They're typically expressed in an if-then format. For example, a rule might state, if a patient has a cough and a fever, then they might have the flu. This logical structure helps the inference engine to draw conclusions based on the data it has. Now, let's see how this works in action with a couple of real-world examples. Example 1. Expert systems in medicine. Imagine a medical expert system, such as MYCIN, which was designed to diagnose bacterial infections. The inference engine in MYCIN would take input from a doctor about the patient's symptoms and medical history. Based on the rules it has, it could infer possible diagnoses and suggest treatments. For example, if a patient presents with a sore throat and fever, the inference engine might conclude that there's a high probability of strep throat and recommend a strep test. Example 2. Chatbots and virtual assistants. Another great example of an inference engine at work is in chatbots or virtual assistants like Siri or Google Assistant. When you ask a question, the inference engine processes your input by referencing its knowledge base and applying relevant rules. Let's say you ask, "What's the weather like today?" The inference engine will look into the current weather data, analyze your location, and respond with the appropriate forecast. It's the inference engine that enables these virtual assistants to understand context and provide relevant answers. Data and statistics. According to a report by Statista, the global AI market is projected to reach over $500 billion by 2024, which highlights how integral AI, and by extension, inference engines, are becoming in various industries. Companies are increasingly relying on AI to enhance their operations, automate processes, and provide better customer service. Now, you might be wondering, are there different types of inference engines? Absolutely. Forward chaining. This is a data-driven approach where the inference engine starts with known facts and applies rules to extract more data until it reaches a conclusion. Backward chaining, in contrast, this is goal-driven. The engine starts with a hypothesis and works backwards to find supporting facts. This method is particularly useful in situations where you want to verify a specific outcome. Both methods have their own use cases and can be applied effectively depending on the problem at hand. So, to summarize, an inference engine is a fundamental part of AI systems that helps in decision-making by applying logical rules to a knowledge base. Whether it's diagnosing a medical condition or answering your questions through a virtual assistant, inference engines are at the heart of intelligent systems, making sense of data and drawing conclusions. If you found this video informative and want to learn more about AI and its components, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. We have plenty of exciting content lined up for you. And hey, if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover, drop them in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, the world of AI is vast and full of possibilities. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.